Okay, for topic 2, which is natural from the numbers we were just talking about and that retention rate, when I asked people what they wanted to hear from you, everyone, that magnificent year, what was that max number team that you had a couple years ago?
Our largest we've been is 132.
And was that the year with the orange and red flame? Was it military or palm?
Yes.
Okay, because my dance team parents still were talking about it. So you live in infamy and you have everyone's admiration because I did some comparing. And I don't know if you know this, but I believe that in the Army, that would be considered a company. You would have, and then you would have an entire staff. And you would have a leadership staff of about 15%.
That sounds like football.
Yeah, well, and there we go. And I share this also funny memory because I can remember vividly in the old days when you and I were young directors. Not that we're not young now, but there was this time when I was at a football game and I was in the stands, and of all people, the ROTC director tapped me on the shoulder and he said, "You manage all these girls by yourself?" I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "And I look down on that field and I see those boys and all those coaches." I said, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Good job, lady. Good job. Keep it up." So whenever I think about you managing all those things, good job, lady. Keep it up. But inquiring minds want to know. Tell us just the logistics of big number teams.
Logistics of big number team can be crazy. We at Oak Ridge felt it was really important to embrace the bigger number while our school was really large, because I didn't want those ladies that, had they been in a normal size school, would have made the team to miss the opportunity. I also didn't want, when we split, to end up with such a shrunken program. So we went ahead and bit the bullet and took that many. It does become a logistics issue after a while, but fortunately I have a great assistant that she never wants to deal with dance. She is all about dealing with organization,
we love her,
typing things and counting things and organizing, but we also become organization Nazis.
Okay.
We have checklists for everything, and we inventory and count everything every time we touch it. And you have to lay down good foundation for organization. My
that's
students
fabulous.
know that they never turn anything in if they're not sitting in a squad line, that things only get handed
Okay,
in
let's
one at a time.
back that one up. That's fabulous. Say it slowly for the organizationally impaired.
We have squads. Some people call them companies. Each squad is managed by a dance officer and a squad leader, which is their social officer helper. And whether it's passing out palms or taking up costumes or turning in paperwork or anything, it is always managed through a squad. It comes in one person at a time. It is sorted by squad, packaged by squad, inventoried by squad.
Fabulous.
And so those two ladies create a check and balance of one counts it, the second one verifies it, and they check it off the list, and it's all confirmed before it's ever touched by an adult. And then April and I go back and recount it in inventory so that we triple check everything before we go anywhere.
I bet there's a lot of paper clips and a lot of manila envelopes.
Lots of dry erase slides and dry erase markers.
Okay, tell me how that works. Talk about that.
We put everything in dry erase in a plastic slide. We issue every group a clipboard with their plastic slide and their dry erase.
Perfect.
And everything gets checked out on the paper. Everything gets checked in on the paper. And unless you have double checks and signed off by the officer and the squad leader, it does not get done, and you don't move from your squad line.
Okay, everybody, how about if you want her to do this workshop at TDA? It sounds amazing. Or maybe she could just come organize my life. That's amazing.
It's nice. It teaches
now,
ladies to be responsible.
whose background evolved that system? Is that you from the things that you did? Or is that April from her being so good at that kind of thing? Or
It's a bit of both of us. When we were younger, we had the typical costume moms that were in charge of everything, and we had a couple of horrible incidents of things disappearing. And so, out of necessity, we took that job onto ourselves and created a system, and the ladies learned it too. But I find it's not just dance steps that we teach in drill team, it's life skills and life management. And my girls learn how to organize, how to manage their own things.
Wow.
And that's a big part of it, and that responsibility. And in the last 15 years, we've never lost a pom-pom. We've never lost a
Wow.
glove. We've never lost a hairpiece.
there you
And there's a
go.
lot of pieces. One year we had over 10,000 costume pieces.
Woo!
4 dances and 130 girls and hairpiece and gloves and
Because
wrists
we
and ankles and-
would not go out on the field without accessorizing or on the performance floor. Well, so my life is Ziploc bags.
Ours is.
I still do. I think that's the greatest thing. And I was just helping Jack get his apartment in Auburn, War Eagle, because this is the place you can say War Eagle. And I was like, here, you need lots of Ziploc bags. Ziploc bags are life. So I love what you just said, and I'm going to let that be our pause, and then we'll get to our next conversation.